Growing on social media as an artist is hard. So, many small creators seek out ways on how to grow our accounts. We grind content creation. We search for ways to catch people's eyes, and frequently we listen to advice from creators who made it. I also fall into this trap of watching for hours cool creators that I look up to, telling their stories on how they grew their art accounts and got to success. And this August, I came across an idea of participating in some sort of challenge or making a series, which makes sense. If it is something that people enjoy and it is a recurring thing, then they would likely return to your account for more. And so I decided to test it and hope for success. Too long didn't watch. It didn't quite work for me. But it's not that simple, so let me explain because maybe you could learn from my mistakes. Inktober was the challenge of my choice. But not just Inktober, specifically Arktober. It's a challenge dedicated to a gacha game called Arknights. If you have been on this channel before, you know how obsessed I am with this game. So, obviously, I was making drawings for this challenge every single day of this month, but to make it a true series, I was also making short-form videos explaining the theme for this day, which were connected to mechanics and lore of the game. I would just take the video of the day from my live streams. Yes, I was streaming the challenge almost every day on Twitch and YouTube. Cut up my VOD into a short showing some drawing process and record a simple voiceover. And all that was left was to post it and then repeat the next day and then repeat after next and the day after next and so on. Which was not an easy task, so I expected to reap some rewards, but oh boy, the reality really hit me hard. The livestream analytics almost didn't change, but to be fair, I never expected those to grow. But my expectations were pretty high for YouTube Shorts, which honestly just flopped. If my previous art-related short-form content was at the very least in the 1500s, 2000s view range, my Arktober shorts were barely hitting 1000 views. I was baffled the very first few days of the challenge, not gonna lie. I almost decided to stop making the shorts even, but I'm happy that I didn't stop. But I'm not here to whine to you that social media is just bad and algorithms suck. I am actually going to explain to you why I got such a bad result. So, the reason number one, the medium change. You see, I am mainly a digital artist. I used to post videos of how I draw on my tablet or post time-lapses made with Clip Studio Paint's help. During the Arktober challenge, I switched to traditional arts, drawing with ink markers on shikishi boards, which is not criminal, but it is something my audience is not used to. They're used to seeing colorful digital art, so it was a tiny breaking the immersion kind of moment. And then there is another concerning thing with changing medium. The new audience that I reached during the challenge does not know that I'm a digital artist. And when after the challenge they saw me work on digital illustrations, they literally asked me, "So, are you planning to draw anything in November?" To which I was completely confused. Because what am I doing if not drawing, but digitally? But this new audience came to me expecting traditional art, so honestly, I can only blame myself. Let's move on to reason number two, the niche. A lot of artists and creators say that the more narrow your niche is for your content, the better the results. I think mine was a little bit too narrow. You see, while Arknights is a very popular game, it is still somewhat obscure, unlike other big title gacha games, due to being so fundamentally different in terms of gameplay, story, and character progression. Which is not a bad thing, there are still a lot of fans of the game who enjoy watching content about it. But my short-form videos explaining really simple mechanics or lore details would only be really interesting to beginner players that are not familiar with the game. For veteran players, this information is like the most obvious and boring thing, while for people who never played Arknights, this information would make zero sense. Obviously, a lot of people came just for the visuals, meaning my beautiful drawings. But having a good and entertaining story to tell in a series is really important. And the last reason, but not the least, number 3, the time frame. A lot of artists suggest you make a series to which your viewers can return to, and they made those series throughout an extended period of time, like a couple of months. Well, I only had 31 days, which is not the worst. I think there are certain creators that can see results in a few weeks after they started, but some people with their ideas need to give their content a longer period to gain traction. Another thing that is also a part of time topic is how packed my month was. Many of the artists would do the series maybe a couple times per week at max. I had to post my short form videos every single day, which definitely made some of them suffocate and not let them get all the views they were supposed to get. At the moment when the short would finally start getting some traction, I would post a new video, which now tried to fight for attention with the previous video. So me, are you saying that making series and participating in challenges is completely useless? Honestly, no. First and foremost, I personally had a lot of fun drawing. I also proved to myself that I can write and make decent short form videos in a short amount of time. My primary motivation was to make good drawings. It was never about getting a lot of views for me. And second, while there were some people that came here specifically for traditional drawings or Arknights content, some of the people stayed not for that, but for me as a personality, as cringe as it sounds. Some people get interested not in the content, but in the content creator themselves. They don't just watch whatever you make and then scroll away. They want to stay and support you. And I am very thankful to all of my new subscribers on YouTube and followers on Twitch who stayed with me throughout the challenge and saw my progress and growth. Not to mention, I was also posting my drawings on Twitter or X, call it however you want. And I made some new artist friends. So despite this video sounding quite negative and discouraging, I enjoyed the month, I enjoyed my journey. And so to finish the video, here are a few takeaways for you if you decide to take on a challenge or create a series. First, do something that is not extremely different from the art that you usually create. It shouldn't be something that you dip in for just the specific video series and then forget about it. That will just confuse your current and future audiences. Second, pick the niche you enjoy, but pick wisely. You might lock yourself into a very specific and small audience, or vice versa, you might be spreading yourself too thinly. Third, choose the right time frame for your series. Whether it is a longer term series that will take you half a year or something small for just a few weeks, don't forget to plan the frequency of your posts. Consistency is key, as many artists say, but you really have to show up for the series to work. And of course, you have to be having fun and enjoying what you're doing. If you do it solely for the purpose of getting views or likes, I think it's very obvious for the viewers. So be genuine and show your true self and your true interests. Because it's much better to get a handful of dedicated fans rather than having hundreds of thousands of followers that don't really care. Because at the end of the day, we're human and building a connection is what's important. Thank you for watching and good luck on your creative journey. Bye! Now, if you're still here for whatever reason, I want to thank you for watching till the end. As you could understand, I was pretty busy in October to make any other videos besides my short form content for the Arktober challenge. I hope from now on I can continue making monthly videos, and I think I really enjoy making these kind of talking videos like today and the last one. At first I was too shy and was sticking to just vlogs and drawing time lapses, but I feel they're quite boring, not only for viewers to watch but also for myself to make and edit. I don't know how to make them look aesthetically pleasing like other people can, but yeah, if you decide to stay on this channel, I appreciate your support and hopefully see you next month with a new video. Bye!